How's it going, guys? Loser Phil here, and welcome back. Finally, we are back on the Soul Silver episode. There we go. We are finally back. It took me a really long time to get back to where I was before and kind of having the same team as I did before. I don't think too much is different. There might just be some different natures, but I made sure my levels were the exact same. I made sure my Pokemon's genders were the exact same, everything like that. For those of you who didn't know, basically, I lost all my save files, so I had to basically restart over again. And then, all day yesterday, while I was catching back up, I lost them again. So now I have a different backup system, and I messed around with some settings to kind of finally get this back to where it's supposed to be at, and making sure this doesn't happen again. So, hopefully, oops, is my keyboard too far out there? So hopefully this won't happen again, but anyway, I'll just go through quickly with the Pokemon, so any changes here will be... I don't think Hera won't be any different, neither will Mr. Pain or Chikorita, because I did have a save state for them. Alright, so... Oh yeah, so I got Whirlwind, Sand Attack, Gust, and Quick Attack. Poison, Sting, Focus Energy. I taught Mr. Pain U-turn, which I thought would be pretty useful. I didn't realize that it never occurred to me to teach it to him before for some reason. And Fury Attack. Evil, we've got Wrap Glare, Poison, Sting, and Bite. Thor's just chilling with his standard moves. Same with... Alright, so, yeah. There's not really much more for it. Saw you at the radio tower just now. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. You want to battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. Oh, I really don't want to do this, guys. Alright. 2 Pokemon. Alright. Clefairy. Oh. Let's just see how much a Quick Attack does. Not too shabby. Metronome. Rest. Okay. I can live with that. So I have 3 turns. I could just spam Sand Attack. That might have been a good idea, but... that doesn't really do a lot of damage either. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. So I'll spam Sand Attack, and then hopefully she won't be able to hit any of her next moves, and then... Night Slash. Oh. That did some pretty solid damage, but... Okay, so I think I'm just gonna start spamming Quick Attack here, and hopefully... There we go. Solid crit there. Oh, come on. Mimic. What does that do? Oh, I learned Quick Attack. Okay, well, it should still be faster. Oh my god, Super Potion. In case you couldn't tell, I'm like super stressed about this. I wasn't sure if I should level my Pokemon even higher, but I thought I've spent so much time delaying this episode as it is, because I initially found out that my save file had been deleted, and then I needed like a day to kind of deal with that, and then getting back up to getting back up to speed the first time, and then losing it again, and then getting it back up to the speed the second time. Okay, so Clefairy's gone. So here comes the raid boss. Milk Tank. I've thought a lot about who I want to actually lead with to fight Milk Tank. And I think what I might do is try to get her poisoned with Lily, and then just kind of hope to God I can outlast or outbulk this thing, so... Oh, cameo by Jakey there. Alright. Just one left, but I ain't losing you here. Oh, well, I really hope you do. Alright, let's set up Reflect here. Stomp. What are we looking at here? It's not terrible. So that's going to raise my team's defense, and then hopefully the Poison Powder will kick in and get this thing. Oh, the flinch. Oh my god. Man, that is harsh. Okay. So that's 2 flinches I got in a row, which is... And I know for a fact this thing knows Charm too, but thankfully most of my Pokemon are female, so... I probably could have used Synthesis there, but I really didn't want to risk flinching again and getting crit or something, so... Oh my god, come on. Okay, so Reflect wore off, so I gotta use it again. Oh. I'm just not gonna be able to get any damage on this thing. Okay. So pop another potion here. We're good. Everything's good so far. I mean... Everything is good and not on fire. I'm just waiting for that thing to crit. Oh, come on. How much PP? Finally! Okay. So there's the poison up. Are you joking? Are you joking? A Lumberry. Oh, wow. That's... This thing is the definition of zero chill. At some point, this has got to connect. Like, this is... Okay. I had a little mini heart attack there. Milk Tank's got the poison. Okay. So this is the 3rd potion I've used so far already, and I only have 3 left. Stomp is just so ridiculous. Okay. So poison ticks are gonna start going off. Now I'm gonna try to just Razor's Leaf this thing, but I've got to try to Synthesis every now and then too, because I don't think this should do some pretty solid damage though. Or not any at all, really. That poison chip is doing more. I would switch to Thor, but I worry about rollout too. And this thing has Milk Drink too. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Synthesis. I'm really just hoping... Oh my god, okay, so I can't... Alright, drink your milk. I'm gonna use my Super Potion. Okay, that didn't do very much damage, so let's drop Razor Leaf. I know Rollout does more damage every time. Okay, we're on a timer here. Okay, we're close. We're in lethal. We're in lethal range. This is it. Okay. Bye-bye, Whitney. Bye-bye, Whitney. Oh, the champion. The champion. Can't deal with this, Whitney. Oh. level up. Just rocking out to my little victory music. Just thank you very much, Whitney. Easy, easy. I wasn't worried at all. Were you worried? I wasn't worried. Why would you think that I was worried, even in the slightest? Oh, now you're gonna cry. Now you're gonna cry. Well, guess what? 10-year-old me cried when I had to fight you. So. Oh yeah, right. I have to go. Oh no, you made Whitney cry. Really? Be a professional. Here's the plain badge. For all my pain and suffering. This battle took years off my life, just so you guys know. Like, just the hype for this battle. Oh, what TM did I get? It's a tract. Okay. Okay, well, time to make like a tree and get out of here. Man, I'm super proud that like we did so well in that battle. I was so worried. Like there was a couple times where she was like within lethal of like taking out Lily, and if I didn't have those potions, I don't know what I'd do. Mummy. Found a useful item while shopping. I bought it. Oh, so the delivery man will take it to me. So one thing I do still have to do that I kind of forgot / put off doing for a while was catching Drowsy again because I didn't have time and I didn't really wanted to prioritize things. I've been trying to do these episodes between midnight shifts at work and just kind of before I leave for those shifts, so if I wake up at the crack of noon, then usually I have a few hours before I have to go to work, but I also like to do some other stuff, like eat and do my laundry, stuff like that, so I was kind of crunched for time, but anyway, yeah, so we'll add the next badge in the next episode for sure. Thankfully, we don't have to add anybody to the We Remember chart, which is always solid. So I'm going to do something I didn't do in the last episode that someone pointed out to me, is that I can actually explore Goldenrod a little bit, and there are some places that I can, or like there's some things I can do in Goldenrod, so that's what I'm going to do in the rest of this episode. So for starters, there's Game Corner here. I don't remember if there's much I can actually do here, but I thought it, or no, this, oh yeah, this. My name is Mr. Game. My heart pounds with excitement when people enjoy my coin game. In fact, this is what I live for. You look like quite the challenger. Why don't you play the coin game? You get fabulous prizes if you manage to collect a lot of coins. I am 10 years old, so I probably shouldn't gamble, but you seem like a trustworthy adult. Alright. I'm out of here. Let's see, what else we got here? Get off your bike in the tunnel. Okay. It's Lyra. I'm just in time for what? A dress-up shop? That sounds kinky. Oh. Keep accessories in the fashion case, okay? Alright, well. What do you make of all this? Poking at garbage. Don't touch that. That's gross. What are you, an animal? Well, it's debatable. Jesus. Alright. So I actually think there's some battles I can do, so I think what I'm gonna do... Mr. Pain and Evil could use a little leveling up. I actually have no idea when Ekans actually evolves, so kind of interested to see. Yo, that dude's got a Mecha Pikachu. What the heck? Alright, yeah, dude, let's just go for the glare. And miss. Let this thing set up a little bit. It's a legitimate strategy. Just want to lure him into a false sense of security. Alright. I don't even want to look at how much David just is gonna do. Oh, that was not quite as terrible. It's just, ugh. So that's the battle it's gonna be, huh? Oh no. Come on. Go down. Okay, so we got the flinch. Awesome. Oh yeah, so I was gonna talk about something. Sorry, I was kind of zoned out there. I just worked 10 hours, so. So I was gonna talk about, actually, there's a top 10 video that I filmed. I haven't uploaded yet because I have to still do the editing for it. This kind of took priority. The Nuzlocke obviously took priority over any list that like I was making at the time. So, but yeah, it's all filmed. I just have to kind of chop it together and put it there. It was a lot of fun to make. It's just a top 10 video for water type Pokemon. So expect that in the near future. And, kind of Kramer. Okay, we're not doing this again. Mr. Pig can deal with this one. Yeah, so it was a top 10 video. I filmed it with a good friend of mine, Justin, who does all the art for my channel. And, yeah, we had a lot of fun making it. It was kind of both of our creative input, so. I think we honestly were just messing around more than anything else, but there's some cheesy jokes in there as per usually what happens when I end up hanging out with Justin, but I'm sure I'll make some more videos with him and try to get him included in more of my videos and stuff. I've been bothering him to try to get his Instagram thing, because he does a lot of really cool art. Mainly he does like spray paint art and stuff, and stencil art, and he's in school for graphic design, so he's basically a creative genius. He just won't admit it, but I try to advertise him as much as possible since he helps me out so much. So. And I'm sure there'll be a plethora of unreasonable requests and commissions that I'll have him do for me in the future, so. He's actually doing my wedding invitations too, which is kind of nice of him, so. So yeah, big fan. As soon as I get his Instagram, I will post it everywhere. See, Lickitung is one of my, I love seeing Lickitungs in Pokemon because he always just makes me happy because I forget he exists and then I, I remember that he exists when I see him, and then I am reminded of how horrible his life is probably. Like, his tongue is out all of the time, and it's gigantic. Like, I'm sure more often than not, it comes in handy for, like, some really awesome, like, oh, there's a ice cream cone, whatever, great. But more often than not, he probably licks things that he didn't mean to. And that sucks. We're not going to lose evil to a random trainer, especially not a Lickitung after I was just telling that endearing tale, so. I forget if there's a lot more I can explore down here, but I just definitely wanted to get some of these trainers out of the way because it's some free experience that I could use. And actually, there's also an Eevee, and there's actually an Eevee that you can get in Goldenrod City that I was going to go for. Because it's technically the first encounter. Just can't really encounter anything else in Goldenrod City. So, I'm going to scoop that guy up. Probably going to throw him in as... I could use a water type. Probably a Vaporeon. Mr. Payne, you're on it. I was also gonna mention too that I was like, I know that I could have probably used Ballbuster to do the Whitney battle, but I was worried about rollout being super effective against him, and that would probably, or her, sorry, and just absolutely wreck her. So I was more worried about that than anything else. So just know that that was something I was aware of, but kind of deemed it that, like, I feel like Lily was probably the one who could tank those hits the longest, and she knew Reflect too, which was really useful. Yeah. Not happening. Still got him. Heck no, I'm not changing Pokemon. So yeah, I have a whole bunch more ideas, like other ideas for series that I want to do. One I was actually thinking about doing co-hosting with Justin, just to if he was down for it, just cause kind of be someone else to talk to while I was doing the show, or maybe I'll have like a couple different people on the show with me. But it would be, I still, it's so, like, I want to talk about it because it's like something I kind of want ideas for, but because I'm really not sure of how I want to do the layout for it. But basically I want to do like a Pokemon ecology and food chain sort of thing. So like we go through like routes or like ecosystems of Pokemon to kind of like look at like who are the predators, who are the prey, like where the relationships are in nature and stuff like that. And so kind of put it all a sciencey and boring twist on our nostalgic and classic Pokemon games, but you know, that's how I do. I just make Pokemon games boring. That was very rude. So, I think he has one more. A Voltorb. Alright. Who else needs some EXP? Probably Mr. Payne again, but I really can't. No, I'll just use Evil. I'm just fine. I'm just so happy that I'm finally like seeing new parts of the game again, because I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was the thought crossed my head the second time when the thought crossed my head the second time that my game restarted of doing a new game or a new Nuzlocke. So just like my heart was shattered by that, and then having to fight Whitney right away after. So. I always forget Volt Orbs are so fast. There we go. Oh, that was a long battle. I don't have types equipped to, like, I don't have the Pokemon to deal with steel types quite yet, so. I guess I could have used Ball Buster, but I think they might have Levitate. Oh. You can wear a Team Rocket uniform to take the picture. Oh, totally. You know what? Actually, that was really funny because you could see. But that's a good thumbnail. I might put that as a thumbnail because you could see Ballbuster like just above above Mr. Payne's head. I think it was Mr. Payne anyway. But like you could just see like the arms and like the top of the head. It just looked funny. I don't know. What do you have to say for yourself? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, you silly thing. Where's your sense of adventure? I'm on a Pokemon journey, man. Get off my back. We'll just lead with Mr. Payne here. What could he possibly have? Two Pokemon. Slowpoke. Okay, I can deal. Man, I'm so, Oh, we can dip out with you. Okay. U-turn. I think Evil's gonna level up here. I got very close to it. Yeah, Evil and Ballbuster though are they both gotta evolve soon, I'm sure. I feel like Geodude doesn't evolve until it's closer to like level 20, but like 20 something, but I honestly have no idea for Ekans. Screech. I'm actually good. Another Slowpoke. I'll just, you know what, I'll just stay in. Evil can take care of this. Just got the bite to deal with it. Yeah, it was kind of nice actually training in that lower area just before Goldenrod because there was the Drowsies there, and I had a lot of Pokemon that could actually, like Mr. Payne and Evil were both super effective against it, which kind of helped with their leveling and stuff. Alright, so I think that's the last trainer in this area. Alright. And and this should take us out on the other end. So we made it through that tunnel in one piece, fairly pretty well. I'm not one for going into mysterious huts, but wow. Oh, he's the name writer. No, I'm okay. My Pokemon are fine as they are. Actually, I think it's up here. I do have to actually go over here because I need the water bottle. Or the watering can, sorry. Apparently there's an odd tree on Route 36. It says dances when you water it. Oh, that's a plain badge from the Goldenrod Gym. Did you defeat Whitney? Well then, there's nothing to worry about, is there? I'll let you use the squirt bottle for a while then. Oh, never mind. Keep it. Oh. I mean, it's just a water bottle, right? Alright, yeah, Goldenrod really does number on the old emulator here, but it's another thing. We gotta go shopping and explore that department store. What do we got here? This is the bike shop. So I think we can actually get a bike here too. So I opened this branch here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride my bicycle and advertise it for me? Of course. I mean, I should have said no and just be like, no man, give me your bike, I'm out. Actually, funny story about this. Way back in the day, I actually went through when Heart Gold and Soul Silver first came out. For whatever reason, it never occurred to me to actually go down that area and find the bike guy. So I played through the entire game without actually getting a bike. And then I finally asked one of my friends, and he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, it's in Goldenrod. Like, you can get it right at the start of the game." And I was like, "What?" Because I was so confused as to why you didn't get it right away. So, Gina, good evening, Elliot. It's me, Gina. Were you awake? I am. My Hoppip and I are getting more in sync with each other. But you know what? I still haven't caught a drowsy. It's getting beyond frustrating. Bye, let's chat again. Well, I didn't say anything, you didn't give me a chance to. I was going to tell you that Hoppip's a stupid Pokemon. I'm sorry if Hoppip is your favorite Pokemon, but it is a stupid Pokemon. You should get a new favorite Pokemon. What are you thinking? Hoppip? Come on. What do we got here? Global Terminal. Probably nothing there that I can use on an emulator anyway. Is there anywhere else I can explore? I thought there was. I must be out of my mind or something. Alright, well, I think, you know what, I'm probably going to end the episode here. We're getting close to the 33-minute mark, so it's been a long one. I needed to unwind after that battle. The adrenaline was going, so I think in the next episode we'll head north. We'll check out some of the other routes. I know there's the park, and we can maybe do the bug catching contest. That'll be something fun we can do in the next episode. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry that it was such a long wait. I promise you that there will not be a big wait for the next episode. As always, guys, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It always helps. And eventually, when I find it, all the artwork, Justin, Instagram, etc. But again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. And as always, keep on trading.